The Cavaliers have been on fire this year. As you can see, they're 9-6. They're one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. And they've surprised many people with how good they've been being led by Donovan Mitchell. And they've surprised many people of how and they've surprised many people with how good they've been this year. Being led by all-star point being led by all-star guard Donovan Mitchell, who they just added this offseason, along with Darius Garland. They've been on fire with They just added Donovan Mitchell, and he's been absolutely breaking out this year. He's averaging 31, 5, and 6 with 1.5 steals, and he's been a clear superstar this year. But even with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland and all the guys that they have, there is a lot of tough competition in the East, with the Boston Celtics being 13-3, coming off a finals trip with Tatum and Brown, and then you've got Giannis, who has his healthy star back, and Chris Middleton, and they're 11-4, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to have to and the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to have a tough time taking these guys out in the playoffs. Meanwhile, in the Western Conference, LeBron James and the Cavaliers have been one of the worst teams in the league, being 4-10. LeBron James is wasting one of his last few good years left in the league. As we all know, he's 38 years old and he's on a very trash team. But what if we put LeBron James back in his hometown teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers, to see what they would be able to do with Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, Darius Garland, and see if LeBron James can bring a chip back to Cleveland. But what if LeBron James decided to go back home to the Cleveland Cavaliers and try to help them win a championship? What would happen in the NBA? Would the Cleveland Cavaliers win the championship, or what would happen in the NBA? Would the Cleveland Cavaliers What would happen in the NBA? Would LeBron James be able to lift the Cavaliers to a championship once again? Let's find out, baby. So as you can see, I just added LeBron James to the Cavaliers, and this is how they have the minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and change these up. I'm going to put LeBron James at small forward, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in Evan Mobley at power forward right there, and we're going to run with this lineup right here. Darius Garland at the 1, Donovan Mitchell at the 2, LeBron James at the 3, Evan Mobley at the 4, and Jarrett Allen at the 5. And we're going to see how this works out. We're also going to go ahead and get rid of some of Cedi Osman's minutes. We're going to give some to Kevin Love, and we're going to also give some to Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. So we're going to sim through the first week with LeBron James on the Cavaliers, and let's see how the team does. We beat Miami, beat the Hawks, beat the Blazers, lost to the Bucks. So it looks like the Bucks are still going to be better than the Cavaliers even after gaining LeBron James. So let's go ahead and check the box score of this game. Giannis went off as usual, putting up 39, 13, and 9. Wow. LeBron James did his thing, and it looks like Donovan Mitchell has taken a big step back. He only put up 11 points. I'm hoping that Donovan Mitchell doesn't completely step back now that we have LeBron James on the squad. Let's see how we did against the Pistons. It does seem like Donovan Mitchell just did have an off game against the Milwaukee Bucks because it looks like he's doing well again here against the Pistons, 23 and 6, not bad shooting. So we started the season 9 and 6. We just added LeBron James, and we're gonna sim all the way to the trade deadline and see how things are going. So as you can see, we just so as you can see, we just simmed all the way to the trade deadline. We're gonna go ahead and see how the team is doing. So the Cavaliers are now the #1 seed in the East by far with a 5-game advantage over the Celtics and the Bucks. We're 40-17. We're also not the best team in the league though. The Pelicans are actually 41-15, which is insane. I did not expect them to be 41-15, but the Grizzlies are also 41-13, so those teams do have a better record than us. But we're 40-17, and right now the team is doing very well. Let's see how the stats are looking like. So Donovan Mitchell is still carrying the load in terms of scoring, averaging 27 a game with 6 assists. LeBron's putting up 23, 8.5, and 7. So he's taking a backseat to Donovan Mitchell, but it's actually working for the team. So at 38 years old, LeBron James finally said, you know what, I'm going to take a backseat and I'm going to let Donovan Mitchell carry the load. And it's actually really working out for the squad as we're obviously #1 in the East right now. And let's go ahead and sim all the way through the rest of the season and see what happens. So as you can see, the season just finished. Let's see what the rewards are looking like. Let's see what the season rewards are. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Wow, he averaged 36, 12, and 10. Jesus, on 52% shooting. That's insane. So he won MVP. Rookie of the Year is going to be Paolo Banchero with 20 points a game with 9 rebounds. Sixth Man of the Year is Bobby Portis Jr. from the Bucks. The Defensive Player of the Year is Giannis. He put up 26, 12, and 6. And the coach of the year is going to be Willie Green from the Pelicans, which is actually really surprising. The Pelicans obviously have a lot of talent with Zion and Brandon Ingram, but I did not expect them to win 60 games. That's insane. So it looks like LeBron and D. Mitch are not on All NBA first team. Let's see the second team. We do get LeBron James on All NBA second team. And for All NBA third team, we don't get Donovan Mitchell, which is definitely a snub. We're obviously one of the best records in the league. I definitely think he should be in here, so that's surprising. We also get LeBron James on All Defensive first team. So as we take a look at the bracket here, we have the #1 seed in the East. The problem is that we got the hardest opponent out of the playing teams, the Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Is going to be our first round matchup. As you can see, Miami got the 4 seed with Milwaukee at 5. We got Atlanta at 6, Philly at 3, and Boston and Toronto are 2 and 7. Over in the West, the Warriors were the 8 seed somehow. I don't know how that happens with Steph Curry. They just came off a championship, but hey, man. And then on top of that, the Clippers missed the playoffs completely. I really do not understand this. The Clippers completely missed the playoffs, and the Warriors are the 8 seed. That is shocking. So let's go ahead and sim game by game, and let's see exactly what happens against. So the Cavaliers with Donovan Mitchell and LeBron James have the Nets in the first round with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Let's go game by game and see what happens here. So we take a 1-0 lead to start off the series, and it looks like Cedi Osman actually put up 28 for us. Evan Mobley put up 26. LeBron only had 17, and we're able to get the W. KD and Kyrie had 26 a pop, and Ben Simmons even put up 18, and we still found a way to win. We scored 148 points. That's insane. So game 2 here, the Nets actually tie the series up. Let's see what happened. D-Mitch put up 30. LeBron only put up 19 on bad shooting. So LeBron really did sell us in game 2. KD and Kyrie put up 36 and 31. That's insane. Let's go ahead and see what happens in game 3. We take a 2-1 lead over the Nets in game 3. And let's go ahead and see what happens next game. We take a 3-1 lead. Can we finish off the Nets in 5 games? We do. So we go ahead and finish off the Nets in 5 games. And as you can see in the closeout game, D-Mitch puts up 32 and 7. James puts up 29, 10 and 5. Garland puts up 24. This is insane. KD puts up 33, but it's not enough. So as you can see in the second round, we have the Bucks with Giannis. So we're actually getting the hardest matchups. First round, we get KD and Kyrie. And second round, we have Chris Middleton and Giannis. So this is going to be tough. It's going to be really tough for us. As you can see, the Warriors got taken out in the first round, which is good for us to get to the finals. We don't have to play Steph Curry. So that's really good for us. This is going to be by far the hardest challenge for us so far this playoffs. We have the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis. So this is going to be really tough. Let's see what happens here. So game 1, we get game 1. We get game 1. LeBron James goes for 28, 7, and 8. D-Mitch puts up 27. Garland puts up 26. It looks like these three are really holding it down for us. Giannis does what he can do, but Middleton doesn't bring enough for him, and they lose game 1. Game 2 goes to us again. Let's go. Game 3. The Milwaukee Bucks do take game 3. Let's see what the box score is looking like. Giannis put up 40 points and 13 rebounds. Holy shit. D-Mitch and James put up 31 a pop, but it just wasn't enough. Giannis put up 40 points. Let's see what happens in Game 4. The Cavs, we are able to take Game 4, so we now have a 3-1 lead. Can we finish off the Bucks in 5? The Bucks take Game 5. It's 3-2. Let's see what the stat sheet's looking like. Darius Garland went off 36 and 8. James just didn't do much. Mitchell went for 31. Giannis and Drew Holiday did what they did best. They got there and Giannis and Drew Holiday held it down for the Bucks. And now we're going into a tough Game 6. And we are able to take Game 6. Let's see exactly how we closed it out. Giannis put up 33. It just wasn't enough because Darius Garland put up 35 and 13. Wow. D-Mitch put up 33, and James just absolutely shit the bed. 13 points, 5 for 12, 4 turnovers. But Garland brought us to the promised land. So as you can see down here, the Boston Celtics got swept. So somehow Tatum and Brown, the team that just went to the finals, got swept by the Philadelphia Sixers. So we have a tough matchup in the conference finals. As you can see over here, Phoenix took out New Orleans, the #1 seed, and the Memphis Grizzlies were able to take down Jokic and the Nuggets. Let's see how the playoff stats are looking like right now. Ja Morant is averaging 36. Luka's averaging 34. KD averaged 31. He's obviously out of the playoffs. D-Mitch is averaging 29.5 for us. Embiid's averaging 27 and Harden's averaging 27, so that's how they beat Boston. Let's see what we can do, man. We do take Game 1. Let's see what the box score is looking like. D-Mitch put up 38 points. That's insane. So D-Mitch put up 38. LeBron's doing really nothing. So, and Joel Embiid just didn't have a good night, and we were able to take the W. Game 2 goes to us again. Oh my gosh, this is probably going to be harder than any finals matchup. So if we're able to breeze through the Sixers, we can probably breeze through the finals as well. 3-0. And are we going to sweep? We swept the Sixers. So the Sixers swept Jason Tatum and Brown, and we were able to sweep the Sixers in the very next round. So that's actually insane. And let's see who we're going to be playing in the finals. Is it going to be Ja Morant and the Grizzlies or D-Book and the Suns? So it looks like Ja Morant and the Grizzlies did win in 7 games. Ja put up 33.5 points a game. And obviously the Eastern Conference Finals MVP is LeBron James, who put up 28 and 10 with 9 assists. So the moment we've all been waiting for is here. It's the NBA Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James and Donovan Mitchell are going up against the Grizzlies. So we're going to be taking on Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. And let's see what happens, man. We took out Philly. We took out Milwaukee. We took out Brooklyn. We took out some of the best teams in the league. And now we have Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, man. Let's see what happens in game one. Game one goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. Wow, D-Mitch puts up 27. James puts up 27. Ja Morant drops 49 points and 13 assists. I mean, how are you going to beat that? How are you going to beat 49 and 13 from Ja Morant? We got to hope he doesn't do that in game two. We are able to take game two, thank God. D-Mitch puts up 31 and 11. James puts up 18 and 5. D. Garland puts up 27 and 9. We're able to take the W. Ja is just, wow. Ja's going off, but we're able to take game two. We are also able to take game three. Let's go. Ja puts up 24 and 13, which is just a bad game for him, apparently. And it looks like this was just a game with a lot of scores. Look at this. 10 from Rubio, 12. Look how many double-digit scores we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double-digit scores. No one even scored 20, and we won the game. Let's see what happens here in game 4, man. This is a huge game. We take the 3-1 lead. Jaren Jackson puts up 30 and 11. Ja puts up 29 and 15, but we're able to get 25 from D-Mitch, 29 from Darius Garland. We're able to take the W. So we can close out the series here. We can win the NBA Finals. So we're going to go ahead and simulate with Simcast and go ahead and see if we can get the W. So we're in the third quarter right now. It's looking like a very, very close game. Once we get to the fourth quarter, we're going to go ahead and hop in and see if we can close out the series and win the NBA Finals with LeBron James on the Cavaliers.
Here's Adams. Here's Aldama. Adams outside. Pass to Morant. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Here's Garland, gets one up.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
Timeout. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Timeout called, Cleveland. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told his players they're so close right now. He said, don't let up. Keep working, and by the time the buzzer sounds, we'll be NBA champions. Let's see if they can close it.
Anything?
No.
What about these receipts?
Get rid of it.
This paper?
Hmm.
Okay, that's paper. What's this? Do you want me to help you clean today?
No, I just want you to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
So as you can see, there's 2.5 minutes left. We're up 4. Can LeBron James bring a championship back to Cleveland? We're up 4. If we win this game, we win the series,
2
man.
points.
Let's go. Jared Allen gets a bucket.
And that's 12 points for Allen.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
For some reason, LeBron's not on the floor down the stretch. I don't know if he's injured or they're just resting him, but we got to go ahead and bring him in soon. It's only 2 minutes left in the game. We're up 4. It's a close game. Close-out game in the finals. We need
And on the
James.
AT&T 5G
I think we're going to bring him in
cam,
right here.
you can see how impressive that move was. And the Cavaliers called. Time here. Here's Osman. Brooks covering. Osman, the pass to Mobley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These
Ja
are
to the rim.
fireworks
Wow,
that
Ja
fans
Morant
came to
single-handedly
see.
keeping them in this game. 4-point game. We're going to need James in here. Look, James is coming in. As you can see on the top of the screen. We're going to need to get him
Not
in here to
every
close
point
this game
guard
out,
can
man.
give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Allen. The Grizzlies making the shot. Mobley kicks to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
James checked in for Jetty Osman. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice
This
work
is a
at the
huge
line.
possession. If we get a stop here, we could be NBA champions. We're up 6. Ja
Played
again
in
to
with
the
a nice
rim.
touch off the glass.
Darius Garland just has
Morant's
no
got
defense against
37.
Ja.
With the
And
ability
Ja's got
to beat his
37
defender in
points,
a
with most
number
of
of
them
ways.
in this game.
Morant is
4-point
truly
game.
a
We're up
dynamic
3-1. We
scorer.
need this game to win the series.
Here's
James for 3. Oh my
It's
gosh.
rebounded by Memphis.
LeBron James just clanked the 3.
On the lane, Bain. Covered by Mitchell.
And
Adams,
now it's a
shot is good.
one-possession game. That was a big
Emphatic
miss 3
bucket
by
from
James.
Steven
He's going to have to make up for
This
it.
team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Brooks against James.
To the rim.
Good for basket number 7
LeBron
tonight.
James.
On a not so
To make it a
lucky
4-point
13
game.
shots.
1 minute to go. Let's go. 21 points for LeBron. 10 in the game.
Is an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy really
Desmond Bain?
Bain,
Oh my
no good.
god, he missed.
Okay, when you're trying to make a
He
comeback,
missed.
you can't be hucking up low
He missed to the
percentage threes.
rim.
You have to find a better shot
Ooh,
within the offense.
gets fouled.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard,
Makes both of them
continues
miss,
to
come on.
impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? He came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Big free throw here.
And
He
so
makes
drops
sense
them
here.
both. It's a
Oh
6-point
my God!
ball
It
game.
looks like LeBron James did it.
Guys, a critical time for them. in
Up
this
6,
ballgame.
30 seconds to go.
play
It looks like the
mistake-free.
Cavaliers did it first season with LeBron James
It
back.
counts.
Comes back to
And
Cleveland.
now they trail by just 4.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
There's 25 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line for your Cavaliers
shots.
with 2 shots.
And that hurts as he
Oh
doesn't
my
get
God, he
the
missed
first one
the
to
first
fall.
free throw.
Trying to focus now on the second.
Looks like Mitchell is in
Wow.
the zone, not allowing the pressure to get to him.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant against Garland. And it's Morant missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Brooks outside. And the 3 off target.
It's over. 3 seconds left. We're up 7,
Now,
and we
Garland.
did it.
Oh, they've done it. The Cleveland
The
Cavaliers are the
Cavaliers.
new NBA champions. Just tremendous.
Wow, LeBron James comes back to Cleveland first year, and they do it. LeBron James and D-Nick, look at this. Wow. He comes back and brings another championship to Cleveland.
Tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The
Wow, look at
celebration
LeBron
is
James.
here, and this
Brings
place
it back
is
to
going
Cleveland, and
crazy.
they win it in Cleveland at home.
The bench loves it. The
Wow.
fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Let's go to the floor. Here is Adam Silver presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. your Bill Russell Finals MVP.
Wow, Darius Garland, Finals MVP over D-Mitch and LeBron. That's insane.
What an awesome moment
I didn't
for
expect
him
that
in
at all. I'm
front
not
of
gonna lie.
his fans.
So LeBron comes back to Cleveland with D-Mitch, with Darius Garland, and they win the championship in the very first season. We take out Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, and Finals MVP goes to Darius Garland, who puts up 25 and 4 with 9 assists. So I didn't expect that at all. I thought it was going to go to James or D-Mitch, but it goes to Darius Garland.